Do, 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 do. How do I copy this again? I don't remember. I don't remember. Let's see. How do I do this again? I don't remember. It's been a minute, so bear with me while I recall how to do this. My channel. Plus, I'm back on my Mac now, so. Okay, let's get rid of that. Don't want that to happen. Alright, add a video from the web. Command V. I can do this. Okay. Alright, so let's get this party started. And by party, I mean I'm tired. But I had some ideas for a couple of things. Let me adjust this because if I remember correctly, there we go. How did I do this last time? Did I have it up? I think I had it up. Yeah, that's how I did it before. Up here, and then I did this. Don't want an incognito window, thank you. I want a normal one so that I'm actually logged in to my things. There we go. App, modeler. There. Perfect. As long as I can see my face there so that I make sure that I'm not doing anything stupid, we're good. So, it's been a minute since I've done this, and I'm a little bit quiet, I'm sorry, but pretty sure Human is still sleeping upstairs because school results in not a lot of sleep sometimes. Anyways, I was busy writing more of the after chapters, which, for anyone unaware, I'm going to shut that off, is sort of like I wrote Safe in the Dark and things were happening, but they were mostly character based, like internal arcs of family and hope and moving on with your life sort of stuff. And then my brain went, you know, central plot conflict that jumps all the way back to, Daniel's origins. You know what would be good? That. And let's throw in a dead fiance for reasons unknown. Anyways, this would technically count as after. I'm writing them in a weird order, and I'm still naming these chapters in a really weird order. But it's helping me keep everything in order, sort of. In a way that I can go back and be like, okay, this happens here, 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 and here. And I can move chapters more easily, whereas in the last one, it was just this one long stream of mess. So, what's happening here is this is after Amalthea has come back and after Daniel agrees to leave with her. So, at some point before she comes, a couple of people tried to kill her. Didn't work for them. They ended up very dead. And a lot of other people ended up dead because of that. Because Amalthea suddenly went, oh, shit. I've been making these fuckers way too damn strong. let's backtrack a minute and take care of all the ones that I left alive because they weren't really a threat. Except now I'm realizing they are a threat. So let's get rid of them, one by one. So she goes and takes Madeline, which of course freaks out Eden and Gus. And by the time she gets to Daniel, originally, Amalthea's body is. I'm not even sure if it's originally, now that I've come up with this idea, that I'm not entirely cemented on. It just sort of happened. She's kind of been body hopping because, sure, vampires, immortal, not really decaying, but that shit's only gonna hold up for so long. And Amalthea, in the case of her, we're talking like very many thousands of years. Very many. Very many. Like enough that this bitch doesn't even bleed anymore unless she wants to. So, yeah. So essentially, the the little ones who tried to kill her ended up damaging her current body so badly that she needed a new one. And this had been a thing for a while that she had taken Emily way, way back when. And I don't even know if I've explained who Emily is, but you know what? We're just going to continue. So she had taken Emily way back when, and she's basically been keeping her in a dark hole since the 1920s. Sorry, I guess, to her, because that's really, really not nice to do. But she had a body there. I'm not really sure how the whole thing works yet because I'm figuring it out, but it adds a whole nother layer of awful for Daniel, who knew Emily before, and seeing her body used for that purpose is not pleasant at all. Especially because Amalthea is so old. So old. Like, the way I tend to describe her is like a Greek statue, like carved from marble, all white and mottled, and like, yeah, that's enough. That's enough. It's enough. Yeah, welcome to live, I know. This is a really weird time to do a live stream because it is 11:43 a.m. on a Friday. Who's home? Nobody, except me. I don't work today. Well, I will have to go to work eventually today. I have to cover my coworker's lunch break because we're a little bit short at the moment. It's okay. I totally didn't have a mental breakdown the other day. Literally had a full-on, like, almost on the ground crying in the grocery store moment. That was not a good time. But it's okay. We're done with that. I need to find. I really need to stop with like the low voices stuff because there's only so many ways you can describe it when you can't quite hear somebody until it gets annoying. I also need a haircut because this is not okay. Question is though, like, so Amalthea takes Emily's body. What happens to Emily? Is Emily still there? Do we have a sort of brain sharing situation where, in this case especially, Amalthea is way too powerful for Emily to ever come through at all? So does Emily just suddenly take a back seat to her body being controlled by literally like the worst person in existence? Because that's horrifying. I'm a terrible person. I've also been starting to write the reunion part of After, which is nice and heartwarming and partially consists of what happened to your hair and your hands. Not that they're gone, but they're starting to turn white in places because reasons. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And I also started rewriting the dancing self-indulgence piece because, you know, why make it a one shot when I can just create an entire alternate universe out of it? I'm not writing a choose your own adventure. What are you talking about? That'd be ridiculous. Speaking of choose your own adventures, I have a Hamlet one now. I almost said Hamilton again. Why do I always almost say Hamilton when I want to say Hamlet? Every time. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day. Wait for me, I'm coming. Wait, I'm coming with you. Wait for me, I'm coming too. I'm coming too. Been having a really hard time writing lately. It's not been a fun time. And I know it's partially the winter, but I've had no passion, I've had no drive to do anything lately. So having an idea feels wonderful. Even if my hands don't want to work to put it down, at least I can have it here so that it's out there and I can go back and revisit it when I inevitably forget that it was going to be a thing. What is my hair? Well, fine, embrace it. I am the pretty anime boy of your dreams. Look like fucking Levi from Attack on Titan. That's what I want. And it's warm in here now. Even though it's snowing outside again, and I hate it. It's fine, it's warm, it'll melt. That's what I need to remember. How to get to Hades Town? You'll have to take the long way round, through the underground, under cover of night. Staying low, staying out of sight. Ain't no compass, brother, ain't no map. Just a telephone wire and a railroad track. Keep on walking, don't look back till you get to the bottom land. Wait for me, I'm coming. Wait, I'm coming with you. Wait for me, I'm coming too. I'm coming too. Shit. I don't want to deal with work stuff today. I don't want. I'm so frustrated with everything involving there right now. I can't handle it at all. It's not a good time. That should be fine though, because it doesn't have a cover. If it doesn't have a cover, then we're not going to end up with the weird problem that I was having. Give me a minute. I need a snack and a drink. It's a snowy day. I'm going to make myself a whole lot of hot tea. Which is going to take some time, but it'll be good. I have to go get my teacup because I left it upstairs. It's fine. Oh, damn. It'll be okay. Did I ever mention that I've written like 4 different alternate endings for this story? There's so many. I'm thinking about starting to post it to Wattpad again just because, I crave the validation, and I already know that it's had a decent platform there in the past because the original version has 40,000 fucking reads. 40,000! Fuck. Old skew. Similar. Work things are unhappy things for me. Don't like it. Don't want to deal with it. You know what I do want to deal with? The witchy whip. Which I gave a name. It's called Cauldronborn. I gave it a name. I need to chill the fuck out because I am not doing well right now. tomato skin stuck in my mouth, in the back of my throat. I can feel it, I can taste it, and it hurts. Why am I eating tomatoes at 11 a.m.? Because I like tomatoes. Away from me. Alright, I have to go get my teacup. I am going to leave you guys with something interesting to look at, hopefully. Let's see. What do I have at my disposal? I have this at my disposal. You could look at this while I'm gone. Please enjoy. It's beautiful. I will be back. I've been brewing up your coffee. Alright, so now I have a few minutes to wait on that. I'm making tea, 'cause I like tea. And I'll be drinking it out of a teapot in this little big cup, which has a matching plate, because I'm one of those. I don't know what I mean by that statement, but I have a feeling some of you will. Critical Role just started a rerun of the episode last night, which was nuts. And I'm not going to say anymore because some of the people who follow me are definitely Critical Role fans, and I don't want to be the person who spoils everything. But some shit went down, and now we have to wait 2 weeks for more of it. And I'm sad. Yikes. Alright. This helps a lot. Writing and talking helps a lot with the mental exhaustion, which is good. I'm in this weird place where I'm really warm, but my hands are cold because they always get cold when I'm typing a lot. Just whenever I'm at a computer, they get cold, unless I'm playing a video game that makes my computer very warm. Like The Sims, because this is a Mac and it can only handle so much. And it's a 2013 Mac at that, so it can only handle so much. But she's still alive, so I think that's pretty damn impressive, considering I've dropped her from a great height once or twice. I miss the outdoors. I miss having somebody to do craft with. Someday. It'll all be fine. You know what I could have had you look at? That map. You know what that's a map of? My D&D world. You know what I made that in? The same thing that other map is made in, which I now can't remember the name of. But it's okay. It's a good map. It's got all kinds of places. It's got mean sky people. Kingdom of Solanus is weird. I should do one of these streams where I work on my D&D world again, because I need to do that. I love how, because of Critical Role, and because Kaylee and I lost our minds over the smut books, in my world building, under the books tab, there is a sub tab labeled smut for her, just for her, because I know she'll want it. Ah, yes, the Norm Notes on Professional Herbalism, also known as What the Bitch Ass Princess Used to Hide Her Necromancy Book. You can try to lead your players in the right direction, but if they're stupid, it's not going to happen. Or, if the dice hate them. Perfect. No, it's kind of blasphemous to do all this in the teapot. But you know what? It's just too bad. That's how I do it. And I think my boy is coming downstairs. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Perfect. Anyways, what was I saying? Kaylee's in the big city. She's gonna go to C2E2. You can lead your players in the right direction, but if the dice hate them, it's not gonna happen. I still need to go back to... I really want to go back to messing with RPG Maker. Because I had a game set up for it, but I need to completely rework a couple of the characters. Because they were related to old friendships and stuff that's